Good morning. Okay, today I'm gonna show you how I do my DIY lash extensions at home. I do use strip as well occasionally. These definitely look more natural. They're also 15 Canadian dollars for the full set. I got these ones on Amazon. I have tried and tested a lot of different versions of these, and I just like that these are super cheap. To be honest, like, I lose the lashes when I sleep. I'm a face sleeper, so I used to get eyelash extensions, and honestly it's got more to do with the time that it takes. If I'm going on holiday or something, I'll do them then, like if I'm about to go on a big trip and that, but specifically a beach holiday or an event, I will get the professional eyelashes done then. So you get this, all the systems are fairly simple. So you get like a 1 and a 2. One is first, it's usually a black, and then the other one is a seal. My best advice for this is that you do not want to put this on like mascara. It's only meant for kind of more the roots to mid shaft of the eyelash, and you want to let it sit for a minute. So I'm gonna start with one eye. So I have a lot of hair, but for some reason I was not blessed with eyelashes or long eyelashes. So you just want to get in there and get in at the root. So I do blink a little bit, but I don't want to like drag it through the end. Just to like press the product in. I drag that book. I'm having a hard time linking for some reason. It says I have to authenticate my account, which I have tried, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, that it won't like continue so I can link stuff so it's easier to find. So if someone has a solution for that, let me know. So there's different lengths. It goes from 9 to 12. I do have smaller eyes, so I do start with the 9. I go 10, 11, 12, and then the end, sometimes I do build out a little bit or layer. So I take my 9. You want to pull them from the root. So from the bottom, if you look carefully, you want to pull that from the bottom versus like the top of the lash. You take your little, sorry, I'm just gonna move this closer. You have to open your eye. I find it easier to do that. I don't go, and you just wanna like make sure you're stuck on. These look very natural. There are different versions of this. Do at your own discretion. Then I'm gonna take a 10, pull at the base or the root of the eyelash, and I'm basically gonna stick that right beside it. As someone who has done this a lot, make sure that these stay clean or they become impossible to work with. I should have tissue for this, but, or the little clippers, the little tweezers get sticky. And then I use the butt of it to push up. You can squish them together as well, which I'll get there, like that. You want to squish them together for sure at the end. I just like getting them all lined up where I want first, pressed in, and then I do it. I do one eye at a time, so I've moved on to an 11. And like, they're your natural lashes, but better. So I use about, I think like 4 is what all that fits. 4 or 5 is all that can fit on my actual natural lash. So these last a while. But yeah. I do have a hooded eye naturally, and it slightly goes like when I'm relaxed, you can see that. So I find, I try to keep everything alert, but I find that if I go too low, it starts sagging the eye. So I usually don't go much further than that, just so my eye looks like more open. But you kind of play with it, you learn your eye shape a little bit in that. And then I come in and I just like press with the tips, just keep them clean before you do the next set. Make sure that these corners aren't sticking to the bottom lashes. And that's one eye done. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Number 2 is a sealer, but I like to let this dry. So taking my number 1, coming in and just like pressing. I'm like blinking, but blinking on to the spoolie. so it like gets the product like in there without dragging it. Shake it if you have to. I probably put a little bit too much on one spot. Yeah, for some reason I just was not blessed with like nice eyelashes, but I guess you can't have it all. We might have to tidy up that inner corner with a Q-tip after. Okay. We're done. The storage, we're going in with a 9, grabbing at the base, going to the inner corner, similar to the first one. Tweezers are sticky, that's what I was talking about. Okay, one on. So then we go in with our 10, grabbing at the base. I just think it makes such a difference, and it doesn't, it's so quick. 10. 11. I also think the days of like volume sets for myself are like long over. So I think that these are like softer. And if I was going out, I could add a few more and like customize it a bit. Or just like remove these, do strip. 11 and then 12 on the other side, and the last one on the corner. Okay, so this is both of them now done. And when you look down, it looks like an actual, you know, like eyelash extension. I still have to clean up this corner where the glue is, but that is the final look. I'm just like letting it dry before I put the number 2 like this sealer, the number 2 sealer in. So once that's in, but yeah, I just think what a great little way, so reasonably priced. And yeah, I'll try and figure out how to link, but for some reason that's the brand I got, and they're the natural and wispy lash collection, and it comes with all 3. And I think you can just get the refill trays, but that's it for today, guys. Have a good one. Bye.